And we are calling out to you, our viewers, to show your love for the Detroit Zoo. The Zoological Society held its first ever virtual fundraiser last night, and you may have seen it streaming on clickondetroit.com.
That's right. It's called Sunset for the Zoo, Bringing the Mission Home, and takes viewers on a behind-the-scenes journey of what goes on to care for the animals at this community gem.
All right, one of the heartwarming stories features a baby chimpanzee named Zane. The zoo staff had to care for him around the clock when his mother became ill shortly after his birth. Eventually, he was adopted by another chimpanzee mom.
Very nice. To learn more about the good works at the zoo and why your support is so critical, we are joined by Executive Director and CEO of the Zoological Society, Ron Kagan. Thank you so much for being with us.
Good morning. Thanks for letting us join you.
Ron, I got to tell you, I love every chimp I see, from chimpanzee A to chimpanzee.
Well, we do as well, of course, and we have one of the largest chimpanzee exhibits in the world. The program that we premiered last night is a kind of a reveal. You know, normally people don't see what happens behind the scenes at a zoo, either on our two campuses, because of course we run the Belle Isle Nature Center as well, or the work that we do on all continents. On all 7 continents, we have conservation programs. Antarctica, in Africa, we're helping to run an orphanage for gorillas whose parents have been killed by poachers. We're doing work all over the world, not just here.
So then talk to us a little bit about why fundraisers are so important to the zoo's survival, since you are doing all this work all over the world.
Well, you know, obviously, like everywhere else, the pandemic has been really tough for us. So much of our budget comes from earned revenue from the millions of people who normally visit the zoo every year, especially during the summer. And we were, of course, closed down. Now, unlike perhaps other museums, we couldn't close down completely because we still have to care for over 2,400 animals, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, every day of the year. So we probably are going to lose something like $15 million this year because we couldn't be open. And even now, when we are open, we're open only in a very limited capacity to make sure that it's really safe. So the financial stress on this organization is pretty large. Fortunately, the community loves this place and has for decades. And it's a neat relationship, I think. So as an example, one of the things we did was not just continue to care for all the animals, but we immediately did a big pivot, knowing that kids weren't in school anymore and that they really needed programs. So we started a virtual vitamin Z programming, and we're doing tons of programs daily to try to help children at home, families at home, learn about nature, learn about the environment, and have fun.
Yeah, you could, I don't know, you could put a GoPro around, you know, the shoulder of one of the penguins and have like penguin cam. That could work.
Well, we actually do have live cams on a number of our different exhibits, so people can come to our website at detroitzoo.org. They can also see the show that premiered last night. But we do have live cams on a number of exhibits, and you can see all of the animals that you normally would if you came here.
Well, tell us a little bit more about the movie.
Still...
I'm sorry. Tell us a little bit more about the movie and the unique experience that people can expect when they watch it.
So we put together a number of vignettes on some of the more amazing programs. So for instance, we do work in Antarctica. And I can tell you from having gone on expeditions many times there, it's pretty challenging to do work there. But given that we're kind of the penguin center of the world, it's important for us to continue to help science understand how to conserve penguins and many other species. So there's a piece in the film about our work in Antarctica. There's also a piece in the film about our work up in northern Michigan with a bird that almost became extinct 20 years ago. And the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service asked for our help, and we've been going up there rescuing chicks and eggs and incubating them and releasing them back into the wild. This is the Great Lakes piping plover, really cute little bird, shorebird. There's a story about tigers. There's a story about the work that we've been doing with sustainability.
Ron, can I let me just jump in here real quick? We only have about 30 seconds left. Talk to me about the things that are in the auction. About 30 seconds.
Well, there are a lot of special getaways that have been donated very generously by many of our supporters. For instance, there's a wonderful getaway up on Mackinac Island. There are local staycation getaways as well. There's a cabin up north that somebody has provided. There's some wonderful artwork and some jewelry. And of course, a number of special experiences here at the Detroit Zoo that you can't get any other way.
Well said. sunsetatthezoo.org. Ron, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And you can watch the entire virtual Sunset at the Zoo program. And better yet, you can still bid on the items in the auction. Just visit the website sunsetatthezoo.org.